Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Billy. Thanks for watching. In this video today, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to buy solo ads, what to look for, what to ask, and this way, this will help you get into profit mode faster, and hopefully, you won't get scammed like so many other people are getting scammed out there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to try to keep this video short, but if you know me, I think I say that in every video, and they always end up going 15 minutes. Um, but either way, stick around because this is definitely some valuable information that's definitely going to help you. And at the end of this video, if you guys wouldn't mind, I always appreciate any thumbs up, any shares that you guys can give me, any comments. Feedback is also appreciated. Again, if it's valuable. If not, then obviously I don't expect any of that. But if it's valuable, I definitely would appreciate that. So with that being said, I'm going to pull out this Word document because I thought it was pretty cool last time I used it. So today, again, like I said, we're going to talk about how to buy solo ads. So the first thing we want to do is where to look for solo ads. So obviously you can find different solo ad agencies, places like Udemy, Traffic for Me, um, Clicks with a Kick, any of those kinds of places, MLM leads, or places that you can find solo ad vendors. Um, I definitely tried those before and, had some small level of success as well. So again, buying solo is all about testing. So I'm definitely not saying stay away from solo ad agencies, but obviously you can use what I going to you can apply the information that I'm going to give you here in this video to buying solo ads from big agencies like that. The other place that you can go to are Skype groups. So if you have a Skype, just go into the search bar and type in solo ads, and there you'll see groups, that other solo ad vendors are in, and they're usually posting testimonials and things like that. So you can just run down that list and look for a solo ad vendor that has good testimonials and sales and some other things that we're going to talk about later in this video. So um, the other place. And the main way that I go about finding solo ad vendors is Facebook groups. And I'm just going to show you real quick how I go about doing that. Um, Actually, I'm going to change that up a bit. So I'm going to give you the information, and then we're going to go and kind of do it live, and I can show you exactly how to do this. I think it'll be easier that way. So the next thing, so that's some places that you can look for solo ad vendors, and the next thing we want, let me change this here, vendors. Next thing we want to do is what to look for when choosing a solo ad vendor. Number one, that you want to look for when you're looking for a vendor is you're wanting to look at testimonials. Sorry about the spelling here. You want to find testimonials that look legit, that are not too over the top. Obviously you want to have testimonials that have sales in it. And again, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here later on in the video. Second thing you want to look for is you want to look for 35 to 50% opt-in rate on these testimonials. The third thing here is one to two sales, on 500 clicks. That's a pretty good average from what my mentor says. And obviously, if you see a sell and somebody only ordered 100 clicks, then that's definitely something that needs to be investigated further because that could be a really great solo ad vendor. And obviously, you can't say that you're going to have the same results. There's so much more that goes into buying solo ads, like your swipe copy and your funnel, just things like that. And that's a whole nother video. So the next thing you want to look for is look for an image of the solo ad seller. And the way you do that is you look for a website that the seller has, and then you can go to the website and check out their website and see if you see a photo of them and match that to their Facebook profile. Now, by doing this, you kind of can know that that's a real seller and that you're not going to get your money taken from you. So that's a big issue for some people that I have seen. So the next thing you want to do is you want to be able to connect with your vendor personally, and through Skype you can do that as well, and on Facebook you can do that as well. Solo ad agencies like Udemy, if I'm not mistaken, you can contact them directly through online. There'll be a button there that says chat online, and you'll be able to have a chat with them. Now, obviously, if you can't chat with them or they don't chat back with you, to me that's a red flag to me. I mean, you gotta remember that this could be a business relationship that needs to be two-way here. I mean, if you find a good solo ad seller, obviously you're going to keep coming back and buying clicks from them. So you want to develop that relationship with them, so that going forward you guys can trust each other, and you know that you're always going to get what he promises to deliver and what you asked for. Um, so that's those are things to look for when choosing the solo ad vendor. Now, after that, you want to say what do I ask the solo ad vendor when I reach out to him personally? So there are a few things here that you want to ask each and every solo ad vendor, before buying from them. The first thing you to ask them is you want to use your own email swipe copy. And when I say swipe copy, I mean like sometimes when you go to some solo ad vendors, you give them your affiliate link to your offer, and they will write their own swipe copy or email copy subject line, and they'll send that to their email list. Which maybe that's okay with you, and if you're not a good email copywriter, obviously you can let them do that. But if you can get used to writing your own and making sure that it's congruent with your capture page, you're going to have much better conversion rates. So if you get a solo ad vendor that qualifies with all this information that I'm giving you here, and you go in and you have below 35% opt-in rate, that could be because of your email swipe. It just wasn't congruent. So when people read that email and then they went to the next page, they didn't like what they saw because they didn't, they expected to see something else. So that could definitely affect your opt-in conversion rate. So you definitely want to try to use your own, or a lot of the times the companies, affiliate companies that you're in will have provided email swipes for you. So that's always an option as well. The next thing here that you want to ask them is you want to make sure that they can deliver 85% or higher T1, which stands for Tier 1 traffic, meaning from like the six English-speaking countries, to which are known to have more people that buy from those areas. So that's something that you want to ask them. You also want to ask them how long it will take to complete your campaign. And for the more clicks you get, obviously the longer it's going to take. But usually I like to test with about 200 clicks, and usually that takes 24 to 48 hours. And maybe in one case or so it took 72 hours, but that's a little longer. So obviously the more clicks you have, then expect it to take a little more time. But The last thing you want to do when buying a solo ad is buy a lot at one time. You definitely want to test, and you can test these vendors by using ClickMagic. That's what I use. There are others out there, but that's what I use. How much will it cost? Now this can vary from anywhere from 30 cents to over $1. Again, it's all about testing. If you want to pay that much for a solo ad vendor that you've never tried, that's up to you. I'd rather stay a lot lower, especially for a test. If I can get anywhere from 50 cents or even a little bit lower, I'm pretty happy. So, that's something for you to test out if you want. If you want to go with that high, my mentor says that he's tried the higher cost traffic and did see a huge difference. So, I tend to trust people who's already made that kind of money. Um, so basically, with that being said, let's go ahead and I'll show you real quick how to do this live using Facebook anyway, because that's how I mainly do it. So I'm going to go over to Facebook and try. I got 4 minutes to do this here. I'm going to go into the search bar here and just type in solo ad, and you can see here what pops up: testimonials. I'm a part of some of these already here, so I'm just going to click one that I'm a part of, and I'm going to go to the first one here. And as you see here, once it loads up here, you'll start seeing you know, Seller, Jazz Deep, solo ad clicks. They ordered 100, they over delivered by 110. Opt-in rate is 52%, which is falls within the parameters that I gave you a moment ago. And if you click on see more, you see here tier one 90%, so that's good. As you see though, they didn't specify if they had any sales. Everything else looks good except for the sales. I'm not saying that you can't try that, but sales are what matters. So I definitely look for sales. But this is definitely one here that I may have to try because I have heard a lot about Jazz Deep. Um, but again, we want to see sales. So let's just keep scrolling down here. Here's another one from Jazz Deep. Mixed clicked. Yeah, this guy ordered 2,000. Huge over delivery. 47%, 85 tier one, no sales reported. That doesn't mean they didn't get sales, but obviously they didn't put them there, and that's what I look for. So here we got Mark, 200 clicks and over delivered by 220, 44% opt-in, 82 a little low, but that's still doable. And look here, you got one sale off of 200 clicks, which is pretty awesome. So let's just take a look at Mark here because this is something that I may take a deeper look into. So we see his name here, and you can see him pop up here. That's his face there. And usually in the comments, what they'll do is they'll thank Brian for leaving this testimonial. As he sees here, always a pleasure, my friend. And he'll leave a website here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to it. Trying to hurry up here. I'm almost out of time. And basically just come to his website. You can look around, and what we're looking for is just to see a picture of him, maybe look for some more testimonials. And man, this thing is being slow. And again, if we see everything and we're happy with it, then obviously that's a good sign that he's probably a reputable solo ad vendor and that you can buy from. And there we go. See his face here, Mark. So he's got his own website, which means he takes his business seriously. He's got testimonials. If you look here, he's got all the parameters that we talked about. And so basically, I would go to his profile and I would click on message. And then when you message him, you go in and ask the 4 questions. So guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, give me a share, a thumbs up, and any comments, and I'll definitely get back to you. But this is how I buy solo ads, and I'm having a lot better success than I used to have when buying solo ads. So follow these tips and click on the link in the description down there, and you'll see a link to my blog, which goes over a lot more detail than what's on this video. So thanks again for watching.